Hello everybody, this is me, Superman19J here, and I am back after 2 weeks of not uploading, and I'm finally showing my face after possibly a month now of not showing my face in videos. But now today I'm here. I'm in this video. I'm not gonna be showing off anything today. Instead, I'm going to be talking about the Game Awards. If you don't know, the Game Awards 2019 just happened last night. I'm filming this the day after. And it was very interesting to say the least. To me, it was not the best Game Awards. To me, it was okay. It wasn't really too spectacular, and I'm not really disappointed at the Game Awards this year. Mostly because the show was just plain awful. Like it was I would say a letdown, but to me, I really wasn't expecting anything, to be honest. I was hoping for at least some cool world premieres. There might have been some cool ones, but the only one that was possibly cool was the Microsoft's new Xbox console, the Xbox Series X, which surprisingly, I don't know why they don't just call it the Xbox 720 or the Xbox 2 or something. They always have to have some dumb name after Xbox, and I hate that. Just do like what either PlayStation does or what Nintendo does. The Wii U, the PlayStation 5, at least something like. I know for a fact the Xbox 720 was heavily rumored way back then, and I would honestly love it if Microsoft did call it that. The Xbox 720 would have been a nice callback, and it really would have been sort of like an actual sequel to the Xbox console. But yeah, other than that, there really wasn't anything too spectacular. To me, I'm going to talk about Nintendo in this video. I'll give my opinions on the Game Awards first, and then Nintendo, because my God, Nintendo is in trouble in 2020. And I don't even deny it. Because yeah, Nintendo didn't show anything too spectacular. I mean, sure, they had Bravely Default 2, Marvel Ultimate Alliance, I believe, DLC, and Travis Scott's No More Hero 3. But, come on, these games, nobody's gonna care about when they come out in 2020. And that's just my opinion. As I said, I don't really think these games are going to be Switch console sellers. They might hit that 1 million mark, but other than that, that's all I see them selling. It's just 1 million copies, and then that's it. So yeah, before I even dive deep into Nintendo, let me focus on the Game Awards. To me, it was, like I said, it was okay. Green Day, I could really care less about the band. I didn't really listen to them as a child. I know a lot of people did, and to them it was a surprise. But to me, it really wasn't. I was just sitting there, waiting, okay, can we keep this? Can this concert end? Or because to me, that's not really what a Game Award should be about. It shouldn't be about concerts and music. Unless it's video game music, but other than that, I don't really see why you would want to put Green Day out of all people on stage at a Game Awards. To me, also talking about music, the orchestra was great. I really loved the Game Awards, how they did the orchestra at the Game Awards. If you don't know it, I don't know if they might have done this last year, but I know for that in 2017 they had the orchestra come together, and they would reveal the nominees and the music. So you would have But the Wild music, go from that to what other game was there? I'll just say PUBG music, because I do remember that being a contender for 2017. And then Mario Odyssey with the Jump Up Superstar, and I really enjoyed it. They might have done that last year. I don't remember. I could care less about who won. But this year they did it again, and my God, they did a fantastic job. It's sort of amazing how they didn't really stretch out the music for each game, because it was sort of like one game and then the next game and then the next game. Also, Nintendo, why didn't you get the singer for World of Light on there? There was at least 2 games that had the singer come up. I think it was Resident Evil 2 and Control or Dead Stranding. I don't know which one it was. But yeah, so they had to sing. The singers came up there to sing their songs based off the game, and Nintendo just did not even care to put in the singer for World of Light, which was a huge disappointment because it would have been cool. It would have been nice to see, especially when they did that for Mario Odyssey 2 years ago. And now I go into the awards. I'm gonna start off with best family game. I'm happy that Luigi's Mansion 3 won. I was really hoping this game would win best family game, despite there being Mario Maker 2, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Actually, I was kind of afraid that Ultimate would win best family game because it was such a big game, and that game is just so huge. It's so fun, and honestly, it's 10 times better than this game. And I was honestly afraid that Smash fans were just going to vote the absolute mess out of Smash Ultimate, and I was kind of afraid that Luigi's Mansion 3 wasn't going to win because of the passion and love was put into this game. But come to my surprise, Luigi's Mansion 3 won Best Family Game, and I'm so happy because this game is just great. Overall, it's fun, it's amazing. The characters in it are so expressive. The animation is just absolute god tier, Pixar level. And yeah, I mean, this is the closest that we'll ever get to a story in a Mario game that has characters express their feelings, and it's really amazing. Because when you're playing the game, you could pretty much feel the heart and soul that the developers put into this game, and that's what really makes this game so special. And I really did wish it would have been a Game of the Year contender, but I guess not. And but yeah, I'm so happy that this game won. It deserved that award. So yeah, next up, we're going to tell you about best fighting game and how Smash Ultimate. I should have done that game bar top or whatever. Best fighting game went to Smash Bros. Ultimate. No surprise there. Mortal Kombat 11 was probably a close contender to beat Smash. But other than that, Jump Force, Dragon Ball, I believe, and then some other fighting game I completely forgot about. They didn't really stand a chance, especially Jump Force, considering how bad that game is. So yeah, Smash Ultimate got that award, and I'm very happy for them. It's pretty much the best fighting game of all time, to me at least. Just the amount of characters, the stage, the music in it, it really is truly a great fighting game. And if you have a Switch or plan on getting a Switch, I would obviously recommend picking up Smash Ultimate because that's just a great game overall. And sure, the online isn't too spectacular, but other than that, the game is just pretty much great. With its single player campaign, which is pretty long. You know, I got very tired after that Darkon, whatever his name is, that evil dark guy came on, and we had to go into the dark realm. And honestly, at that point, I just got burnt out by that game because it was just so long. And but yeah, I'm very happy for them. I am surprised that Sakurai did not show up. Something did tell me because of that, of how Sakurai wasn't there, that we weren't going to get a new Smash character revealed. Because if Sakurai was there, then by God means there was going to be a new Smash character. But because of the fact that he wasn't there, it obviously meant that he was in Japan, working on the 5th character. So yeah, as of right now, we don't really have any announcements. We don't really have any news for the 5th character. And I'm going to get into that after this whole Game Awards theme. Next up, we have Best Strategy Game. Fire Emblem Heroes won that, and I believe it also won like some fan favorite award. But that doesn't really matter because it's just a small little voting. I don't really think it had any big significance. I don't think the team behind Fire Emblem Wait, did I just say 3 heroes? 3 houses. I don't think they're gonna get an award for fan favorite. But they will get an award for best strategy game. To me, I didn't really play Fire Emblem 3 Heroes. I did it again. 3 houses. Oh man, it's after playing Fire Emblem Heroes for so long on mobile devices, that name just really sticks with me for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna make sure I don't say that again. Fire Emblem 3 Houses, I didn't really play that game. I have no interest in the Fire Emblem series besides the Heroes mobile game. But yeah, it's great to see Nintendo at least win another award because my God, they didn't really get into many awards. They didn't really win any awards. So yeah, congrats to Fire Emblem 3 Houses for winning Best Strategy Game. Pretty sure that game is great, and also the games that it was going up against, I don't really think they were gonna win, to be honest. So yeah, next up we got Best Art Direction. I believe Link's Awakening was in there. It wasn't gonna win, to be honest. Like I said, it's a remake first of all, and second, show the game, the art direction that they went, and it's pretty adorable. It's cute. They're like so small that you can just squish them. But concerning that games like other games like Death Stranding, Control, etc., it wasn't gonna win. Especially when it's going up against Death Stranding. So yeah, I'm not too surprised there. And now let's talk about the final nomination that Nintendo was in, and that was the Game of the Year. Boy, did that sort of twist in a that twisted to me. To me, it also feels like it's BS. You know, like it felt like they went with the safer route of awarding the game to Serico or Seiko, whatever. Heroes Die Twice or Something Dies Twice. And I don't really know what the game is. I never heard of it. I'm fine with it as long as it wasn't Death Stranding. I'm a little bit disappointed that Smash didn't get it. The Smash Ultimate didn't get it, but it's must be because of Nintendo. It was made by Nintendo. So I wanted them to win another Game of the Year award. And sadly, they didn't. To me, I'm not really trying to say, oh, Seiko Dies Twice or whatever is a bad game. No, if anything, if it won Game of the Year, then chances are it's probably a great game. And I just saw what the game looks like now, and reviews look positively great for that game. So I mean, yeah, congrats to that game. But overall, it felt like that was a safer option for them because I mean, look at it, Death Stranding. If that was awarded, people would have been screaming on how it was pretty much not really votes by the fans, but Jeff Keighley or whatever his last name is, relationship with what's his name, Hideo Kojima, that would have sparked controversy. Resident Evil 2 would have been like, oh, that game's a remake, it doesn't deserve it. I don't care what anybody says. It's a remake, doesn't deserve the win. That would have been the controversy surrounding it. Smash Bros. Ultimate would have been, oh, that game came out in 2018. That wasn't a 2019 game. That doesn't deserve to be a Game of the Year. So there was that controversy. The Outer Worlds, I don't really think that was going to win. No controversy around that, but there wasn't really a good contender. Control, that possibly was the contender for Game of the Year. That probably should have won Game of the Year. But other than that, I don't really see any controversy in those last two games that I just mentioned. Seiko Dies Twice or whatever. I really don't know the name of it. So if you're watching this video, if you're a Seiko Heroes Die Twice fan or something, don't get mad at me, you know. I could care less about what that game is. And what the title's called. So yeah, I'm pretty much fine with the Game Award, the Game of the Year. They say it honestly is sort of it's a BS. To me, it feels like BS because, like I said, that game. Like even if you look at videos that we're talking about the nominations, you can pretty much tell people. You can pretty much hear people say, "Oh, I want Death Stranding to win. I want Control to win. I want Resident Evil 2 to win. I want Smash Brothers to win." It didn't really feel like Seiko, Heroes Die Twice, or Something Dies Twice. It didn't feel like that game was on the win, you know. And to hear that game get announced, get to be awarded Game of the Year, it doesn't feel right, you know. It doesn't just sit right with me, you know. But oh well, it won Game of the Year. I'm not gonna be too mad about it. I'm completely fine with it. And yeah, overall, Game Awards was okay. I'm happy. At least I'm just happy that this bad boy right here won an award. It really does deserve it, even if it was Best Family Game. And oh, let me tell you about Jeff Keighley took the shot at Nintendo. If you don't remember, for the Best Family Game, it was pretty much on Nintendo. All 5 games or 6 games was made by Nintendo. And Jeff Keighley said something like, "Oh, this is pretty much the only shot at the Game Awards." So yeah, that right there sort of should have raised some big flags that said, "Oh, Nintendo, this was pretty much the only award they won, and that was pretty much it. No other nominations that Nintendo was in won." So yeah, Jeff Keighley can go screw himself for that. But yeah, overall, depending on what happens next year, I'm not gonna watch the Game Awards. That was just pure hell to go through. Especially like first of all, Steph Curry was in it. He's an NBA player. If he plays a video game, it's gonna be NBA 2K. Like LeBron James had said, "Oh, I can play. I practice my basketball skills in NBA 2K." Don't believe me? Look that up. He straight up said that when he was I believe when he was with the Cavaliers. So yeah, Steph Curry, he doesn't look like somebody who would play games. If anything, no NBA player would look like they play video games. So I don't even see why they would have him up there. Oh, and then Van Diesel for the Fast and the Furious for the last thing to be premiered. You mean to tell me some movie franchise gets a video game and that's the last world premiere for Game Awards? No. If any, I wouldn't mind if any of those other world premiere trailers would have been the last one. Fast and Furious was definitely not something to be the last world premiere. If anything, especially with like how the last world premiere, people are like, oh my god, it's the last world premiere. Oh, it's gonna be so great. It's gonna be so fantastic. No, it's literally a PS2 game of Fast and Furious. I'm looking at the graphics. That looks terrible. Vin Diesel looks like some PS2 character. Looks like, looks like a PS2 model. So I mean, yeah, if anything, I'm mostly mad about that. How that was the last world premiere. I could care less about the Smash DLC character. I'm not really a fan of the DLC characters that were announced. I could care too less about them. But having Fast and the Furious be the last world premiere? No, Jeff Keighley, you can do something better than that. And Van Diesel announcing the winner for the Game of the Year, no, man. No, I could care too less about if he played a video game as a kid. He does not look like someone who's interested in gaming or whatever. Or playing video games. And this is really my big problem with the Game Awards, that they don't get people who are actually into gaming. You got Ninja, you got Reggie, but other than that, it's mostly all celebrities, and I don't want that. I want to see people who truly care about video games and are passionate about them. Get Shigeru Miyamoto up there. Get Hideo Kojima to present an award. Get developers or creators who truly care about video games and they love them with the passion. Get people like that, because that actually interacts with the audience more than some celebrity. Oh, and apparently there was like some female lady who took extremely long announcing the nominations and announcing the winner. So yeah, there's also that going for it too. But first of all, how long have I been recording this for? I need to know. Okay, so from what I can see on my camera, I got 11 minutes left. This is going to be a long video, I can tell you this right now. What else? I mean, other than that, let me talk about the Xbox first. I did not expect Microsoft to come out and say, hey, we got a brand new console. It's called the Xbox Series X, which, why would you name it that? That's not funny, it's just stupid. But yeah, I don't really know much about it. I wasn't really watching the Game Awards at the beginning. Because I was watching my Spurs lose to the Cavaliers, which was BS. They shouldn't have lost that game. So yeah, first of all, I had that going for me, and then watching the Game Awards, so double hell for me. But yeah, from what I can tell, it's basically a refrigerator. From what everyone's calling on Twitter. And just seeing the memes about that, it's just plain funny. You got SpongeBob, you got Tom and Jerry, you got a refrigerator. The memes about it are just really funny. But yeah, it looks so big too. Like, oh my god, how could you fit that in your room? How could you even fit that in a smart cabinet? To be honest. But yeah, so now we got the PS5 and Xbox Series X coming out for 2020. And now let me dive into Nintendo and how they're pretty much screwed. I might even do a separate video on this because of how much time I have left. And because there's just so much to talk about. Nintendo, you are a disappointment. You were the biggest disappointment ever at the Game Awards. I could care less about what people think. Or what people say to me. Nintendo, you showed No More Heroes 3, Bravely Default 2, and some DLC for Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. These three things nobody cares about. We don't care about. That wasn't too big. Bravely Default 2, apparently it should have been called 3. There's like some other game that's called Bravely 2nd. But I mean, yeah, these franchises that first of all, I believe Travis Scott's No More Hero, I think it was like a remake or like some brand new game that came out. What was it? This year? Yeah, this year. That only sold 1 million copies, or at least 1 point something million copies. I don't know if it sold 2 million copies, but from the last time I heard of that game, it sold 1 million over 1 million copies. That game is not a console seller. It is not a console seller. Let's get that straight. And as right now, 2020 for Switch owners, including myself, it does not look like a great year. It looks like another sleep year, like a little sleeper year for Nintendo. Like they're like, oh, we don't really have anything too spectacular, but we got these games over here if you want to check them out. Like, no, we don't want those games. If anything, Nintendo, this is the perfect time to pull out your Star Fox, the perfect time to pull out your Paper Mario, Pikmin 4, a 2D Metro game. While you're ready, you gotta pull out all the stops on here, because next year, when the Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5 comes out, do not expect the Nintendo Switch to be the number one hot selling console for that year. Do not expect it to be number one in the holiday season. Do not expect it to be number one in the spring, summer, fall, winter. Do not expect it, because they're going to get destroyed next year if they don't have anything brand new. I mean, sure, there's Animal Crossing, but come on. Is that really going to be something that's going to sell Switches? No, it's not. But yeah, I mean, I'm like ticked off about this. I might even cuss in the next video, because my God, Nintendo, I expected at least something big. You know, Breath of the Wild 2. Oh, I don't really want to see that Game Awards, but you know, okay, show that if you want to show it. If anything, oh my God, dude, I'm furious right now, Nintendo. I cannot believe it. And I don't know when the last direct was, if it was September or November, but that was important because that should have shown off 2020 games. It should have. Oh my God, I can't speak. It should have shown games for 2020. That's what should have happened. But no, Nintendo was like, hey, we got more games coming out for 2019. Here you go. Financial Phrase on the Switch. It's out now. Go get it. Matter of fact, it just came out this week. I might go get it on the eShop. We got Deltarune, the Secret to Undertale prequel. I don't even know. I care less about that game. What else was there? We got Pokemon Sword and Shield. We got Luigi's Mansion 3. Like, no, the Red should have been what 2020 was going to be about, because now people have high expectations for when Nintendo's going to have a direct in January. I hope we have a direct this month, because my God, 2020 Nintendo, you are screwed. Not like big time. That hot streak of having the spotlight on you, it's gone. It's fucking over. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm getting extremely mad right now. I'm gonna get heated soon. I'm gonna say that all for. Okay, I got 5 minutes left, so I'm done. I'm done talking about Nintendo right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because the next video, hopefully it's gonna be what I'm going to think of. Hopefully that's going to be like, hey, Nintendo, get your fucking shit together. Oh, I just cussed right there. Whoops. But oh well, I could care less. So, yeah. Expect the next video to be, at least, I'm gonna have that 18 and up age rating, because, oh boy, am I going to cuss the absolute hell in that video. Because I'm mad now. I'm full on pissed off right now at Nintendo. You mean to tell me go to the game? I could care less about that stupid tweet that they put out and saying, oh, go watch the Game Awards. But I wanted to see at least something special from them. You know, like, oh, Pikmin or Metroid Prime Trilogy. Something like that. Something that could get us hyped for 2020. But they showed nothing for that. You showed nothing at the Game Awards. And that's what's disappointing to me. Is there's nothing too big coming out in 2020 besides Animal Crossing. But other than that, do we really expect that to sell Switches? No, I don't think so. So yeah, I'm done with this. Game Awards was okay. I'm not watching next year unless Nintendo has something big for us. And if it is nominated for Game of the Year, I'm not gonna watch it if it's not. And if Nintendo doesn't have a game nominated for Game of the Year. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, enjoyed this hot take of mine at Nintendo, because Oh boy, dude. Like, if I was a Switch owner, I would be freaking out right now. Like, oh, no new games for 2020 besides what they just showed off. And but yeah, I'm gonna make a whole new video about Nintendo and their 2020 year. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna end this video right now because I only got like 3 minutes left probably. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'm sorry at the end of the video if I cussed. I'm just letting out all my hatred right, all my anger right now on Nintendo. So yeah, like I said, next video if I do talk about Nintendo, just be prepared if I cuss in that video because I'm going to lose it bad. So yeah, I'm done. That's it. I'm gonna have at least new videos on eBay listing on what I got from eBay and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm done. Just be on the lookout because next video could be age 18 and up and not suited for children. So yeah, I'm done. I will now see you guys in the next video. This is Simple My 19J signing out.